Meow. Hey meow, it's your girl Anna, and as you can see, we are back in Final Fantasy XIV. This is part 9 of our main story progression series. And last time we were here, we were working on... What were we working on? We were doing a bunch of chores, helping the adventurers out so that we could get information from the company of heroes so that we can go on to fight Titan. So today we're going to be continuing that and hopefully getting to fight Titan. As always, if you enjoy the stream, please consider leaving a like. And if you want to be notified about future streams, please consider subscribing. But yeah, let's see. I believe that means we need to go to Costa del Sol. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure we finished turning everything in. We saved the Gabi town for Brave Fox. And I believe Y'shtola was waiting for us to talk to her. But yeah. How are y'all doing today? I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. I've been having a pretty good day so far. It's been a couple of days since I last streamed. We were doing the series with Kochi Katatir. With her first 2 days into 14. And then I got busy with other projects. But now those projects are done and it's finally time for us to continue this series. Yeah, let me get my water. I also have some Monster Zero Ultra today. And I'm going to change this to this. There we go. What do you want to talk about, Y'shtola? You have the look of a woman who's been to the 7th hell and back. That a guest should be expected to supply the victuals for a banquet held in her own honor, and while the shadow of Titan looms over us all, it beggars belief. I can only applaud your stoicism, for had I been asked to endure such ignominy, I fear I should have accepted my own lot with less grace. Wait, this feast's for me. Lady Y'shtola, Lady Lacrosse. And the 1%er drops to his knees in apology. 1,000 pardons for this extreme discourtesy. I was wholly unaware of your true identity, madam. Had I known, I would never have permitted my man to subject you to such unspeakable ordeals. Come now. She must have sensed something was amiss. You didn't seriously think I would send you running the length and breadth of Eorzea for a banquet, did you? Spare her your mockery, Captain. Your intent was unclear to me until this moment, and unlike me, Renee has no knowledge of your traditions. Mayhap you would be so good to enlighten her. Aye, fair's fair. There's no sense in hiding it any longer. We 5 were chosen by our brothers and sisters, and before the company of heroes disbanded, we each swore a solemn oath that any who would follow in our footsteps must be weighed and measured, not by their reputation, but by their deeds. Each man would judge these would-be godsayers with his own criteria. If even one found her wanting, she would be rejected without a second thought. But if she proved herself worthy, we swore that we would do our utmost to support her cause. The world has ever been full of brave souls eager to give their lives for a righteous cause, but all too blah, I can't talk today. Already. It's already starting. But all too few capable of making a difference with their sacrifice. To send wave after wave of hapless adventurers into the jaws of a foe against whom they have no hope of victory is worse than futile. Titan is not one to be challenged lightly, and will not be complicit in the deaths of the unworthy. Which is why the 5 of you deigned to test Renee with such commendable thoroughness. Time well spent, I'm sure, but tell us, Captain, what is the assessment of you and your fellows? She's a brave one, that much is certain. She willingly walked into the midst of danger, despite my repeated warnings that it could cost her life. Her skill is undeniable. She stalked her prey as relentlessly as any child of the sands, and struck with precision when an opportunity presented itself. Too many adventurers these days care only for fortune and glory. Renee, however, is a kind and generous soul. I am certain she has no shortage of loyal allies who will gladly fight at her side. Wily Uplander is talentful plans maker, tricksy foe for mighty Rockman. I can only concur with my colleagues' assessments. We 5 of the Company of Heroes hereby judge you a worthy challenger. Cast down the Lord of Crags, Renee Lacrosse, and write a new chapter in the history of Eorzea. With the formalities out of the way, let the festivities begin. Summon the dancers, pour the wine. Eat, drink, and be merry, my friends, for today we celebrate the birth of a new legend, Renee Lacrosse, Titan's Bane. Renee Lacrosse, Titan's Bane. Titan's Bane, that's a good title. And you told us that I can go ahead and enjoy. Thanks, Mom. We got dancers. Bronze-skinned beauty. Congratulations, sweetling. Now relax and enjoy the show. It's only just begun. Landonale is looking real hard at the dancers. Seeing everyone again like this brings back such fond memories. I wonder if any of them would be interested in reforming the company. Ooh, that'd be interesting. Tasty fresh treats are plentiful in belly of Brayflops. It feels wonderful to be with the others again. I wish this day would never end. Time to enjoy our exotic feast. I am too short for this table. Got some foods. Got a lot of wine. We got dancing Nico Tang. And we got a shark. Look, it's men. No. Tasting the exotic feast triggers a divine revelation. In that brief transcendent moment, you glimpse the true form of reality, comprehend its fleeting nature, and cry out to the heavens in celebration. No. When you face the Lord of Crags, think not of Limsa Lominsa, Eorzea, or anything beyond his chamber. Think only of the men and women by your side. Fight for them, and they'll fight for you. Remember that no great victory was ever achieved alone. Goodly Uplander must be facing mighty Rockman with clever fighty think. Gobby folk cannot be coming to rescue this time. Ah, Renee, you brave fool. Promise me that when you meet Titan, you'll look him in the eye and tell him that Landonale sends his regards. You're a veteran of countless battles, Renee, but this is one more. Trust in your experience and you will prevail. You are blessed with the fortitude to rival the Earth itself. Titan will struggle to break you, I think. You are kind to indulge them, Renee. This banquet is as much for the company as it is for you, whatever they may claim. I do not deny that they mean well, but now is scarcely the time for celebration. Though they have all but pronounced you the victor, the battle with Titan has yet to begin. The hour has come for the good captain to make it good on his promise. We must speak to him again. There's a lot of bots here. Am I doing gear-wise? I mean, I should be fine. I feel like my gear is a little low. It shouldn't be too big of an issue. You must be eager to face Titan again. As promised, we'll show you the way. Travel to Bronze Lake in Upper Lenasia. There you'll meet with Ryol, another man who once served with the company. To ensure that his knowledge does not fall into the wrong hands, you will remain in hiding until you've given the correct signal. Give me your map. You must whistle loudly at 3 locations I mark. Only then will he appear to meet you at this 4th location. I realize this may seem excessive now, but you'll see that it is more than reasonable once you comprehend the risk inherent in our method. Alright. So we need to go to Camp Bronze Lake. Oh, I didn't want to use my token. Oh well. Could probably do my level 40 White Mage quest before we fight Titan. That might give me some more gear. And my weapon's fine. I mean, I should be good. A lot of my gear is level 30. At least the gear that matters. Falafel. Okay, we did 1 whistle. We need a whistle here. And we need a whistle up there. Right, that's all 4 of those. So let's check our materia extraction. Do we need to... I think we're good on extracting materia. Yep, we are. Where's this last location? Is it up top? Or is it down there? It's up top. I see him. Oh, it's Ryol. Ryol? I don't know. I recognize him now. With his eye patch, how could I not remember him? Greetings, lass. Might you be the one the captain said would come calling? Aye, I thought so. Pay attention now, because I ain't explaining myself twice. That's level 41. Lord of Crags. Years ago, when we was weighing up on how to get to Titan, one of our scouts stumbled across this beastman Aetherite, see? Eh, what's that look for? Not familiar with him? He speaks of an unamplified Aetherite, which has been claimed by a beast tribe. Lest you wonder, there is no fundamental difference between such Aetherites and the ones you've used on countless occasions, Renee. Ah, well, if it isn't the Charlian lass, welcome back. Forgive me for interrupting. I had planned to await your report, but I succumbed to curiosity. The tunnels beneath Ogamaro form a bewildering labyrinth that no outsider has fully explored. How the company of heroes managed to navigate it is a mystery I've long pondered. Ah, give us a bit of credit, love. We weren't daft enough to try going in the front. The kobolds are always digging new tunnels and filling the old ones with traps. One wrong step, and the next thing you'll know, you've got 100 tons of rock on your noggin. Suicide to even try, see? Funny thing was, the kobolds didn't seem to have no trouble finding their way around, and it was that got us thinking. I mean, Ugamara mines are like a bleeding city, aren't they? And getting around in a city that big would be a right pain in the arse if you didn't have an Aethernet, wouldn't it? So it stood to reason that the kobolds must have had one, didn't it? Even if there were Aetherite shards in the depths of Ogamaro, Ogamaro and Ogamara, they sound the same. Ogomoro. You would have needed to attune yourself to them before you could identify their signatures in the live stream. Ah, well, that's where you're wrong, love. We have this Charlian bloke to help us, see? Delivered us right into Titan's bed chamber, he did. I don't rightly know how he did it, but I do remember him saying it weren't nothing any Charlian scholar worth her salt couldn't manage. Did he now? Locating a beacon in the absence of a known signature might be possible if the Aetherites in question happen to be, yes, but in order to guide a traveler to said beacon safely, a second party would be required to, It is possible in theory, at least, yet I cannot be certain until I try. Plainly, all will depend upon whether or not I am worth my salt. Ah, you are, lass. Don't you worry about that. Have a bit of faith in yourself. I mean, with how much we know now about Aetherite travel, like, this is a huge risk. Why don't we all go to Zelma's Run and take a closer look at the Aetherite? It ain't far, though I'm sure to be a few kobolds blocking the way. Not you can't handle mine. Yeah, this early in the story, it doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but with how much we know by in-game of Aetherite travel, like, oof. We put a lot of hope in Y'shtola, and I'm not entirely sure how she pulls it off. Did I just get aggroed? Level 33. I'm like 8 levels above you. Why'd you aggro me? Alright, we're gonna have to fight our way through this. Couldn't be that big of a deal. He just cured himself. How dare. I'm the one supposed to be curing myself, and I'm not. Use the Beastman Aethering. Drink water, y'all. This is the Aetherite of the company heroes used to gain access to Titan's Sanctuary. It is as Papalimo speculated. In its present state, this Aetherite signal will not be strong enough for our purposes. I may, however, be able to use my own energies to amplify it. Alas, the task will monopolize my attention for the duration. It seems you'll have to proceed without Minake. I must needs remain here and supplement this beacon's power, lest you be denied your only path of escape. Fear not, I'll summon the Maelstrom forces stationed nearby to protect us. With effort, it is possible I may be able to stabilize the Aetherite signal and thereby join you, albeit belatedly. Until such time that I do, you'll be on your own. Now, let's just see if I am worth my salt. I've located another beacon, one far below the mountain. I can only speculate as to what you'll find there, so stint not in your preparation. Ooh, does anyone want to join me for the naval? Normal. Let's see. Naval time. You join for Titan normal. I'll beat up these kobolds for a little bit. See if I get an answer from the FC. If everyone's busy, I'll do it with trust. Well, there's a bot there. Guess that bot's about to do Titan. So what level is it now? It is level 34. So that means I can either go in as my bard or my white mage. I'll go in as my white mage. And if I go in with my bard, it might go faster. The XP on my white mage would be nice though. Let's go on our bard. And I haven't gotten a response yet, so let's go ahead and go in with our little trust here. Here we go. Meow. Look, an overdweller. Yes, yes, an invader from above. She uses our aetherites against us. She has defiled Titan's sacred sanctuary, trespassed, violated, defiled. Overdwellers must leave. Overdwellers must fly. Brothers and sisters, fear her not. Her fate shall be decided by the Lord of Crags. Hear me, Overdweller. You and your treacherous brethren must be held to account for breaking of the covenant. You shall be the first to face judgment, then Limsa Laminsa and her oathbreakers, liars, betrayers, oathbreakers. O great Father, Lord of Crags, Titan we summon you, Titan we summon you, O great Father, Lord of Crags, Titan we summon you, Titan we summon you. Do y'all hear the music? I love the Titan music. This would be my jam. Titan looks angry. He has come, the Lord of Crags, Titan has come. Overdweller, art thou deaf to their weeping? Thy vile kind coveth over the blessing of the land, and murdereth my children by the score, all in service to greed. Such sins are beyond pardon. Ah, but I am not the first to sever thy defiance. Thou didst bring Sephirot low. How do you know? Godless overdweller, thy myriad heresy shall not go unpunished. Upon thee shall I wreak a terrible vengeance. Titan looks angry. How do I play Bard again? Wearing my best gear. Ooh, I have a new bow. Where did I get this bow from? Oh, I got it from Bravelocks. Nice. Alright, let's do this. Start off with our poison arrows. Got Mage's Ballad going. Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, we just got some tumult so far. Not a big deal. Our Scion Conjurer's just spamming Medica. I mean, they threw a stone. They threw a rock. Where'd Titan go? Okay, we come to the edge. That was fine. Let's throw our dots back down. Ooh, that hurt. Scion Conjurer's like, I'm gonna cast Cure on myself and then wait to cast Medica. It's a little greedy of you, Scion Conjurer. I would say selfish instead of greedy. I mean, this seems way too easy now. I remember Titan used to be a challenge. Maybe not Titan normal, but still. I expect a little more of a challenge than this. Let's hit the heart. Looks like our Thermitage is about to get jailed. Yep, so let's break the jail. Okay, jail's broken. Back to the heart. I mean, heart's down. It's time for Titan to get angry. Tremble before the might of the earth. Open Fury. That was pretty good. Reapply our dots. Reapply Mage's Ballad. I love this music. I could have came in here on my Conjure. Or my White Mage, I think. Okay, we'll break the jail. I could have gotten away with not breaking it. But, you know, should at least do the mechanics, right? I feel like there's not enough landslides. There should be, like, 3 times as many landslides. That was very anticlimactic, considering the lead up to this. The Lord of Crags, Great Father Titan, has fallen. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm definitely going to take this crystal, though. 1, 2, 3, and here's number 4. No. The crimes of the Overdwellers shall never be forgiven, never be forgotten. No, no, never. 'Twas your kind who broke the covenant. We have only acted in defense of our lands. Cease your aggression, or never will there be peace. Until our dying breaths, we shall defy you, deny, decry, defy. Huh? Nero's here. Now these are the readings one would expect of an icon. I have seen enough. We proceed as planned. Are you sure that is wise, my lord? Your curiosity is untested and unproven. We do not yet know its true capabilities. Then trust in mine, Riditon. My curiosity, as he so eloquently put it, would have bested Titan in the blink of an eye. Why, if they're to be true to the legends, it could readily subjugate the whole of Eorzea, given but a little while longer. Is that not so? La Brea? You're working with the Garleans? It is. No greater single power has ever been conceived, much less realized. What you say may well be true, but while such devices may win battles, I do not believe they'll serve to change the course of this war. Oh, but they will. Have a little faith, my friend. I cannot endorse this course of action. Fool. And now she has a fourth. Fascinating. Carry on, Crystal Bear, for though you have come, your work is far from done. I wonder if he noticed Y'shtola. And not remain to mark his passing. Well, the Ascians are nothing if not elusive. It is a little wonder they should cast advanced teleportation magics as well. But that they would choose to consort with the Empire? What common goal could they possibly share? Drink water now. I fear I may have arrived too late, but I see you had the matter blah. I fear I might have I feared I might arrive too late, but I see you had the matter well in hand. I have taken measures to ensure that we are not pursued, yet I cannot say how long they will hold. Take your leave while the kobolds are still in disarray. I will follow anon. There is something I must investigate before I depart. I will teleport you to the Aetheryte in Zelma's Run, and will rendezvous at Camp Bronze Lake. Agreed? Agreed. You're still working those teleportation magics. I like how all the NPCs are cheering me on. Give them a cheer. And then a bow. Good job, NPCs. What if I could do that? Apparently I need to beat up this kobold with my bard as well. Are there more? Oh no, I completed it. Let's go ahead and switch back to our white glue. And rendezvous at Camp Bronze Lake. Hey look, this looks like a fate's about to start. The fate's about to start here as well. What level is this fate? 33. Well, I can't do that on my pugilist. Pugilist. Ah. I'm relieved to see you well, but come, let us discuss our next step. Ooh, I got more mount speed. Nice. Though word will already have reached the Maelstrom Command, protocol requires that a representative of our order inform the High Commander of the mission's success. The honor is rightfully yours, Shining. Once again, I must commend you on a job well done. We shall speak again soon. Are you telling me I return to the Waking Sands? Are you telling me to go to Limsa? Okay, I can go to Limsa. Oh, well, the side quest opened up. I don't know why I just tried to mount in Limsa. Habit, I guess. Oh, no, that's right. I gotta go to the Maelstrom Command. The Maelstrom, the Grand Company. Let's go ahead and use the Aether Ring and go to Aft Castle. Thank you for coming, Renee. Word of your triumph reached me some while ago, but I'm pleased to have it personally confirmed. First Ifrit and now Titan. Truly, when I think of your achievements, I feel the loss of Warriors of Light less keenly. And there could be no greater compliment than that. You and your order are heroes. The people of Limsa Lamensa are forever in your debt. I shall relay the details of your report to the Admiral forthwith. Please send my regards to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And everyone clapped. Is that Minfilia saying pray return to the Waking Sands? Renee, this is Minfilia. Y'shtola has informed me of your success. You have won a great victory for the people of Eorzea, one that shall not be forgotten. And what's more, both you and Y'shtola emerged from Ogamaro unscathed. Why, Tataru and the others seemed as glad of that as they did of Titan's fall. You can look forward to a hero's welcome. We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed. Pray return to the Waking Sands, of course. So let's see. Where are we? Okay. We have our ticket. That's the button I wanted. Use our Vesper Bay ticket. Probably could have just taken the fairing, but it is what it is. Why is there a bunch of frightened people standing outside of here? Was that screaming I heard? What? You hear that commotion just now? What in the seven hells were they doing in there? What? What are you talking about? Where's Tataru? Huh? This music isn't... Wait. No. No. That's a Garlean. No, not all my friends. What the heck happened in here? I mean, there's a dead Garlean soldier. They wrecked everything. But how did they know where the Waking Sands were? Where's our other... No. Another Garlean? All of our friends? No. Our other Lalafell friend, and Neuraxia. Where is everyone else? This one is glad, walking one is safe.
We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed.
Hey Tyon, how are you doing?
Thank heaven she is safe. Louisoire, do you see? Your light shines brightly in this one, and in time, it will illuminate the realm once more. Oh!
Advance no further!
We have come for the one who slayed Ifrit and Titan. Bring her forth, and you may yet know mercy.
I wasn't there.
Confound it. Stay out of sight. I would leave a message with you. I surrender myself, on the condition you spare the innocents.
Conditions? There speaks the Supreme Sire. I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by armor.
Search all you will. The one you seek is not here.
So it would seem.
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
Hold that thought.
Oh no, Neuraxia.
No!
Conditions of surrender denied.
Cease at once!
Have you not done enough?
Perhaps. Enough. We must away. Though we have not found our quarry, The High Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now. They say she also possesses the Echo. I cannot wait to hear her scream. I said enough! We leave. Bring the prisoners.
Oof. I mean, we had some voice acting, which is nice, but oof. And once again, we had some poor voice acting from the, like, extras. Walking one, Minfilia, asked this one to, in case Walking One returned, this one was to sing, at church in Eastern Thanalan, Walking One must claim sanctuary. This one tried to protect Walking One Minfilia from Imperial ones. Forgive this one. Save. Oh no. Well, this is just bad. Oh no. We did see Papalimo and Yida being taken away as well. Everyone else seems... I don't see any of the other, like, main members of the Scion. But this is our feisty cat that always complained about stuff. I guess we need to head to Thanalan. Huh. Alright, I am going to teleport to Camp Drybone. Let's use our Aetheryte ticket. Look at Discord real quick. I see I have a message. Oh, did I not? What? I sent this. My bad. Well, shoot. I have to send one of my links. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's go ahead and sit here on the bench for a little bit. But yeah, let's go sit in our bucket. We're gonna chill here in our bucket for a little bit. I'm gonna take a short break, and when I return, we'll go up to the Church of Saint Adama Landama. Might need a little bit to take in what just happened. But yeah, I'll be back shortly. Meow. And I'm back. Hey, Elding. Meow. Self-bot? Oh no, I was just making sure that the bot was here. So she started streaming 50 minutes ago. She's been on the PRP screen this entire time and not noticed? No, I've definitely been streaming. You're really upset if it was on the BRB screen the whole time? I'm fairly certain I didn't have it on the BRB screen the whole time. Now you've got me worried. Let me check over here and make sure there's... No, I was definitely not on the BRB screen the whole time. Don't scare me like that. Yeah. Move some stuff around here. Chat. No, my break ended up taking longer than I expected. I needed to respond to another project. There we go. Everything seems good to go. Yeah, it's just a little tough being involved in like multiple projects at once. All right, so let's go ahead and make our way to the Church of Saint Adama Landama. Church is this way. Yeah, how are you doing today, Elding? I hope you're having a good day. I know you had troubles with PUBG earlier. Hopefully, they've resolved themselves. And you missed it. We just beat Titan. And I used the trust system to fight Titan, and I felt like it was a little too easy. Is something troubling you, my child? You have the look of one who has endured great suffering. Is there anything I can do to help? Anything at all? You only need ask. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Curse my enemies, fathers. Call down divine vengeance upon those who butchered my friends. The wild roses are dead, Father. I know not what to do. That's the answer. The wild roses, I sing. You may speak freely here. We're all friends of the Scions. How could this have happened? And you're certain that Minfilia was among those taken by the Garleans? Let us pray no further harm comes to them. You may stay here for as long as you wish. It is the least I can do for a friend of Minfilia's. I have known her since she was but a child. Well do I recall the day of our first meeting. I swore then to do everything in my power to support her, and I will gladly offer the self-same service to our brother and sister Scions. Please, no matter what you require, you need not hesitate to ask. Marquise, could you please come here for a moment? Yes, Father? If you require assistance, pray speak with Marquise. He is a trifle shy, but I assure you he means well. I should explain. Marquise is a survivor of the Battle of Cartano. Alas, his experiences took a terrible toll upon his mind. Had we not taken him into our care, he would surely have perished in the desert. Marquise, I want you to look after Renee. Do you understand? Yes, Father. You'll see next time you play with your friend, Elding. Gotcha. Excuse me, Renee. Do you have a moment? It concerns this broken horologe which was found in the pocket of a man brought here for burying. There is something familiar about it, but just what I cannot say. Perhaps if I tinker with the device, it'll come to me. However, I lack the proper tools to do so. I would ask that you journey to Camp Drybone in my stead to obtain a bull-point chisel and a pair of needle-nose pincers. They are often used by goldsmiths, so perchance they would be the best people to ask. Of course, I do not expect you to foot the bill. Here, take this coin purse. That should cover it. Alright. Let's go find more keys. Some tools. Yeah, hopefully it's resolved. It could just be PUBG being PUBG. I mean, I'm not one to trust PUBG to be the most functional and bugless game out there. A bullpoint chisel, you say? And a pair of needle-nose pincers? Those things don't come cheap, you know. Weighty coin purse. A small yet heavy leather sack containing presumably roughly the amount of gil needed to purchase the tools requested by Marquise. Any surplus coin can be considered commission owed to whichever party in the transaction is bright enough to claim it as their own. I see. Balls. I mean, yes, that should be sufficient payment. Nice doing business with you. Hey, I wanted the extra money. How dare. Maybe I needed to interact with the key item to make sure I got to keep my my commission fee. Drink water, y'all. Also gonna open a monster. There we go. Let's see if Marquise can fix this thing. Have you brought the tools I requested? Why, yes, I have. Something occurs to me. Please wait here for a moment. It was for naught. Though I repaired the device easily, the sensation that stirs within me remains a mystery. But how? How did I do it? These hands, my hands, they moved with a mind of their own, deftly manipulating the clockwork mechanisms. There was no doubt or uncertainty. I knew exactly what to do, as though I had performed the same motions countless times before. Pardon me, Renee. This is a mistake. Please give the horloge to Sister Elune. The man who once owned it is currently in her care, and I think it's best that it be returned to him. Why is there just a wine bottle on the floor in the church? Good morrow to you, madam. Have you come to pay your respects to this man? By some manner of clockwork wizardry, this strange contraption can precisely measure and follow the 24 bells in a single turn of the sun. Never before have I seen such a queer device. You say it measures the passing of time? Mayhap they're more common in Garlemald. I'm given to understand that its cities are filled with all manner of amazing technologies. Marquise said that it belonged to the deceased? Oh dear, you don't suppose that the owner might have been a Garlean spy? It may behoove us to notify the authorities at Camp Drybone, but mayhap more importantly, how did Marquise manage to repair this device? I knew he had a talent for the trades, but this goes far beyond mending fences and thatching roofs. I recognize you now, Renee. Allow me to express my deepest condolences for those who lost their lives in the attack. I apologize if discussing this upsets you, but you should know that the bodies of your comrades are presently being removed from the Waking Sands and prepared for transport here. If you wish to leave this work to others, I understand. However, taking part might help find you closure. May return to the Waking Sands to pick up the bodies of your dead friends. That's pretty... oof. You don't look like one of them church fellas. Not that I'll turn you away, no sir. As you can see, we got a big pile of unidentified bodies over yonder. No one's come to claim them, so off to the Lich Yard they go. Be thankful you didn't have to go inside and see the carnage yourself. It was the stuff of nightmares, I tell ya. Goddamn Imperials. I don't know what quarrel they had with these folk, and I'm sure as hell don't want to know. The sooner we put this behind us, the better. Say, ain't I seen you around here before? Or do you just have one of them faces? Ah, never mind. Any road, there's a carriage come to haul the bodies to the Lich Yard, out by the east gate. There's only 8 left to load up, but seeing as I'm exhausted from carrying all the others, I have a mind to leave the remainder to you. I want to cover your nose for while you work, though. Some of these folks are starting to turn. That's a big oof. Time to put my friends in my pocket. One friend in my pocket. 2 friends in my pocket. My Lalafell friend. No. 3 friends in my pocket. 4 friends in my pocket. How you're able to fit this stiff scion of the 7th Dawn corpse in your own bag is a mystery best left unsolved. Oh no. What happened to the big fella? Ah, forget it. Just bring the next batch and toss them in the back. Ain't likely they'll complain if you're rough. That is so rude. Well, ain't you a strong one? 4 in 1 trip. Beckon, there's no need for me to lend you a hand with the rest then. My friends. No. And they're just piled in there. Let's go get the other 4. I saw Neuraxia was in the pile as well. Our other Lalafell friend. One friend in our pocket. Two friends in our pocket. Three friends in our pocket. And now Neuraxia. It's 4 friends in our pocket. The sylph's peaceful expression belies the fact she no longer lives. Come on, let's finish this before I die of old age. Y'all have no remorse. What the hell? This should be all of them. Thanks for the help. Reckon it won't take long to deliver all these corpses to the Lich Yard. Even so, you may want to hurry back and tell them that our work is done here. Neuraxia. And all our friends. Hmm. No. Why is this game gonna be so dark sometimes? I see that you decided to heed my advice. I pray that in doing so you found some small measure of peace. The first carriage from Vesper Bay arrived not too long ago, and we've begun preparing your comrades for burial. I had a hand in the initial rites, and I would like you to know that for many, death came quickly. Rest assured that we'll treat them with the utmost respect, and do everything we can to shepherd them into Thal's realm. Although we can perform rites for most of the Scions, there is one whom we cannot accept. We would like you to return this one to our people, the Sylphs of Little Solace. It is only proper that she be given into the care of her friends and family, that they may mourn her in accordance with Sylphic traditions. Oh, this is not going to go over well with the Elder Self. Yeah, this is not going to go over well. No. Drink water, Niall. I say as I spill water all over myself. Check something real quick. Nope. Make our way over to Little Solace. Like there's a fate going on. Alright, Kamuxian. This one is surprised to see Little Walking One and Little Solace. How can these one assist Walking One? Neuraxia, but this one does not understand. Kamuxio, this one has heard much wailing. This one would know what has caused such distress. Terrible news, Elder One. Awful news. Walking One has returned Little Solace. But why? These ones have not requested further aid. Neuraxia, how did this happen? Explain everything to this one at once. So not only Neuraxia, but many of Walking One's friends were lost as well. Neuraxia. Neuraxia went to Thanalan at the behest of this one. Walking One was with Neuraxia at the end. Tell this one that Neuraxia was brave. Tell this one that Neuraxia didn't suffer. This one is glad to hear Walking One's words. Thank you for bringing Neurexia home, Walking One. These ones also wish to thank Praying Ones. Tell Praying Ones these ones will remember this kindness. This one demands vengeance. Imperial ones must pay. Imperial ones must suffer. When the time comes for Walking Ones to face Imperial ones, do not forget these ones. These ones would not have Neurexia's death be for naught. These ones will fight. Okay, I mean, they took it better than I expected them to. Problem is this fate is hiding my ability to see my quest. We're gonna beat up these gnats real quick, just to get this fate over with. Summon our Chocobo, make this go a little bit faster. How many of these gnats I'm gonna need to beat up? Got 2 up here. There's 2. Is that the only ones? Probably could have used a different job for this. Oh well. Oh, that's taken care of. They want us to go back to Drybone. No. Well, the Sylphs are angry. Could be worse. Kinda worried that they were gonna talk about wanting to summon Ramu, but seems they just want to fight the Garleans themselves. At least they understand that Ramu is, what Ramu is capable of. Alright, back to Elund. I wonder if it's Elund or Elenid. Might be Elenid. We thank you for your service to the church and to the cells. You may be pleased to know that in your absence, we interred the remaining scions in the Lich Yard. Perhaps you still wish to do more for your friends. If so, I would remind you that you have already done so much on their behalf. Please take a rest and set aside your burdens for now, Renee. And a bot appears to ruin this moment. And the bot disappears. Do I want the spectacles? They're definitely better than what I have. Not overly better. I can get the linen bandana, which... No, I could always craft a linen bandana pretty easily, I think. Let's take the spectacles. What do I look like with glasses? Oh, that's kind of cute. Also, I just saw something weird happen up here. Is everything good? Everything good? There we go. And boom. Alright. Who do they want us to come talk to? Ah, Marquise. I'm not imaginary, Renee. I know I'm being watched. This is different, sinister, as if I'm under observation. The feeling comes and goes, but I felt it when last I ventured outside. Yes, I know I felt it. Will you look outside for me, please? It will only take but a moment. And who's looking for more keys? I hope the sister didn't, give him away. Because he knew how to repair the thing. A Garlean? What are you doing here? Imperial Frumentarius. There's a flame recruit right there. How do you sneak past them? Flame recruit was too busy dealing with some blowflies than to notice an Imperial spy. What the heck? It wasn't even a spy, it was just like a soldier in full garb. How do you not notice this? You're bad at your job, Flame Recruit. Camera can put you in weird places in this church. In this angle. You were attacked, weren't you? Are you unharmed? Thank the gods. I knew it. He was watching me. But why was he watching me? What did he want with me? Did he perhaps know something of my past? If only I could have asked him. I need to think. Please allow me a moment alone. Wait, Father Elid must hear of this. Will you tell him for me? It's important. I think others may come for me again. Heavens forfend. To think that such a thing would happen on holy ground. Do you have any idea who this man was? Did you notice anything distinctive about his garb or possessions? I mean, he was obviously a Garlean. This is Garlean steel, which means that the man who was watching Marquise was... Make haste to Camp Drybone at once. We must summon the immortal flames before more Imperials come. I need the shoes. I don't need the shoes. I'll take the... Oh, do I want the money? That's a good bit of money. Take the boots. Oh, they're altered. Was the bandana altered? I'll feel bad if they were altered. I didn't notice. It should say what I tried on. Okay, it was just a regular bandana. Well, these are altered boots. Not bad boots. I'll take the boots. Alpha now.
I fondly hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate.
It's voiced.
At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the scions of the Seventh Dawn. And to that end, I have come in search of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time, Master Cid Garland. I have come for you.
Cid?
I fear you are mistaken, child. He is but a poor soul who bore witness to the horrors at Cartano. I beg of you, leave us in peace.
Wait,
Cid?
Hear me, Cid. Eorzea needs you.
What are you going to grab? His hammer?
Cid, was it? Here. These belong to you. I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right. Our time together was all too brief, but it felt as though my son had returned to me. You have brought joy to an old man's life. But it is time for you to help those who truly need you.
Who are you? Alfino Leveilleur, at your service.
Leveilleur? Leveilleur, Leveilleur?
As a scion of the Seventh Dawn, I stand against our primal and imperial foes, as my grandfather once did. 'Tis no secret what befell our order at the Waking Sands. Word has already spread across Eorzea. The repercussions are far greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity, the 3 city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction, leaving the Scions to combat the primal threat unaided. And lo, we are all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations mourn our demise and abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all. The Ixal have summoned Garuda once more, and she torments the people of Kurthus as we speak.
Garuda's already been summoned?
Her appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals. Worse, in her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength. Yet, therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled. If we are to face our foe, we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary. And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Sid.
I have an airship?
An airship?
Yes, Sid, you do. Your very own airship. It was last seen in the skies over Gridania, not long before the calamity. So let us begin our search there.
An airship? My airship? Oh, wait.
Sid, you're buff.
Come, let us put an end to the primals. Together, we will show the world that the Scions are still a force to be reckoned with.
Mm-hmm.
They need my airship. They need me.
Yes, we need you. Come on, Sid. Mm-hmm. Alright, I know my last break was kind of long, but let me take a short break because it looks like Belle's looking for something. I'm gonna try and help her find something real quick. And that'd be RP. Meow. And we're back. I'm sorry I had to take that quick break. Meow. We had a USB missing in the house, so I had to get up and try and locate it. What a curious twist of fate that Master Sid Garland would at last be found within our church. It defies imagination. Beg your pardoning. You wish to find this airship, yes? I know not how much truth there is to it, but there is a tale known as the Final Flight of the Enterprise, which grew popular in the wake of the calamity, much like the Great Gubu Wall of Ul'dah. It states that the Enterprise flew northwest from Gridania towards Coerthas. The Great Gubu Wall of Ul'dah. That's a 1.0 reference there. If true, the airship would have passed through the North Shroud, likely over Falgord Flute, the closest settlement to Coerthas. Mayhap the Serpent Station there have records of the events that transpired that day. I had hoped you might rest from your journeys for a time, but I see that the world still has need of you and the Scions. Pray look after yourself and Sid, Renee. Alright, time to go to Falgord Flute. But first we're going to go to Gridania, because we have a free teleport there. Alright. And we'll take the North Gate. And now we can vroom all the way to the float. We could probably teleport there now. It's probably really cheap. 100 gil. I can drive over there. Actually, looking at my level, I'm high enough level to do Stone Vigil. So, yeah, we should be fine level-wise. All the way up to Garuda. Alright, we talked to this sergeant, when we found all the bodies with the faces ripped off. Is there aught I can assist you with, miss? The Enterprise? You speak of Master Garland's ship, yes? I need to refer to the records. I know that the airship was sighted overhead 5 years ago, clearly bound for Coerthas. What became of it after, I cannot say. If you wish to know more, pray speak with Vortifor at Florentel Spire. He was on duty that day and saw it with his own eyes. I am unsure what it is you hope to accomplish, though. Even should you locate the ship, would you not need a man of Master Garland's caliber to fly it? I hear tell that the machinery is fiendishly complex. Lucky for us, we have one such Sid Garland. You know what? I really hope they do a crossover event with Origins, because I really want to get Jack in here, and I want his voice actor to be involved. Please, Square Enix, bring Jack Garland to 14, and let all the streetwear of the crew be like the rewards. Give us lots of glamour, please. You've come in search of Vortifor? Then well met, for you have found him. Indeed, I have served as a whaler for many years, since before the great snows came to Coerthas. What exactly is this about? Ah, the final flight of the Enterprise. I do indeed remember that day. 'Twas on the eve of the Battle of Cartno, nigh on 5 years ago. I held the spire alone that night, while the bulk of our forces marched to meet the enemy in the field. Then all of a sudden, the most fantastic airship I had ever seen split the sky overhead. I could only watch in shock as it disappeared over the mountains to the northwest. If the Enterprise wasn't destroyed during the calamity, I'd wager it's somewhere in Coerthas. The astrologians at the observatorium may have records which would help, but to obtain them you would need to deal with the Ishgardians, who control the region. I wouldn't expect much, though. The High Houses have long been concerned with their own affairs above all else. When Dalamud descended, they took shelter behind their gates, and even now they have little regard for the plights of other nations. Nevertheless, they may deign to assist you. They may deign to assist you should you prove yourself useful. Consider providing your services to the soldiers who guard the observatorium. Though they may refuse you at first, I have little doubt they would accept aid freely offered. Little doubt they wouldn't accept aid freely offered. Drink water, Nya. Alright, let's go. But yeah, we definitely need a crossover event with Origins. That would be so good. And there's so much good glamour we can pull. Excuse me, can you repeat that? You wish to offer your services to House Durandare? And what pray tell do you wish to receive in exchange? Ha! How absurd, as if we would permit an outsider to peruse the records of the observatorium. Do not mistake our courtesy for friendliness. The Holy See of Ishgard may allow foreigners to travel freely within these lands, but we do not intend to offer succor to strangers. Well, that's kind of rude. What's this altered heavy steel armor? I'm gonna pass on that one. The linen robe's pretty good. Linen shirt's pretty good, and it comes with black soot dye already applied to it. I can craft that though, so we'll take the money. Alone have mercy, are you still here? You may take shelter within our walls if you insist, but do not distract me while I'm on duty. We're stretched thin as it is. And where in the hells is that knight I sent out on patrol? Should have returned ages ago. Perhaps I do have a use for you after all. If you still wish to aid us, search the wilds to the west for my missing man. You will know him by his uniform, that of House Durandare, which is mine. Okay, so we're looking for a shield with a bell on it. Couldn't be too hard. Got a big old goo-boo over here. And up, there we go. The killed overnight. What's up, my dude? Hooded assaulters. It's alright, my dude, I gotcha. I'm gonna throw some rocks at him. Keep forgetting I have presence of mind. I could be using that to do more DPS. Company action reduce rates is now active. Oh, we got someone at the free company reactivating our rates. What do we get? We have MGP and cheaper teleportation. Really, we're doing MGP? Seems a little late to be doing MGP now that the event's over. I'm also gonna do a bonk in chat real quick. Not that I deserve it. Of course, I never deserve it. But I'm gonna do a bonk in chat just to make sure my bot's still alive, because it hasn't been yelling at me to drink water. If it wasn't for you, miss, I reckon they would have finished me off. Despicable dragon-loving bastards. Death was a mercy they didn't deserve. I prayed the rumors were mistaken, but this confirms the worst. I must immediately inform my superiors that the heretics are operating within this region. Fare thee well, friend. So you haven't seen the bot at all? Oh no. I mean, they just responded to the bonk. The bot is alive and running. It hasn't been yelling at me to drink water, though. Speaking of, drink water, Nyala. I must say, I didn't actually expect you to find my knight, much less rescue him. I see I may have been premature in my judgment, miss. We are a proud people, beholden to tradition, but that does not mean we are without humility. There's the bot telling me to drink water. Drink water, y'all. I just saw a buff disappear. I'm assuming there is a bot underground. I shall instruct the astrologians to entertain your request. However, understand that it is ultimately their decision whether or not you may peruse their records. Pray proceed to the observatorium and introduce yourself to Edmel. To the observatorium. Bah! Is there a battle warden here? Interesting. Tall ma'am, I request the ability to peruse your books. The lady come in search of the airship. This is highly unorthodox. Whatever could Sir Ludovoy be thinking? It is true that we maintain meticulous records which stretch back generations. However, because this information is used to chart Dravonian activity, access is strictly controlled. One could never be too careful with heretics and their sympathizers lurking about. If you would persist with your inquiries, pray seek an audience with Chief Astrologian Forlamore up above. Forlamore. My usage of French is very bad considering it is the only language I have a very tiny understanding of outside of English. Very tiny. Very, very tiny. These are not like the French names we have here. No, absolutely not. Have you any inkling what it is you ask? Were our records to fall into the wrong hands, it could change the course of a war which has raged for generations. I speak not of some mere spat between Southron nations. Ours is a holy crusade, and we are the arbiters of Hallone's will. I will not put our great nation at risk, certainly not to help a foreigner locate a missing airship of all things. Pardon the intrusion, Forlamore. I wish to speak with you regarding the recent... Oh, I didn't realize you had a guest. Inquisitor... Ghislaine. Well, let's go with Ghislaine. You honor us with your presence, sir. The lady was just leaving. You must be the one who rescued House Dorndare's knight from those heretics. Doubtless they feel indebted to you. I am told you seek an airship last seen in Coerthas 5 years ago, yes? You come to us at an inconvenient time, I fear. Much has changed in the intervening years, and little for the better. While I wish you the best of luck in your search, I would also strongly advise caution. The snows can come quickly in Coerthas. One moment you may feel as though you have a firm grasp on your surroundings, safe and secure in your knowledge, and the next you may find yourself in a wholly unfamiliar situation, blind to the dangers hidden by the blizzard. It'd be wise for you to focus on a single landmark whilst traveling. Do not give in to temptation and deviate from your course. Huh? I was not aware you aided House Durandare in that fashion. Thank you, madam. Nevertheless, my decision stands. I cannot give you what you seek. You there, madam. I cannot help but overhear your conversation with the chief astrologian. There may be a way I can assist you, but it would require that you perform me a favor in exchange. An associate of mine has yet returned from his expedition to the cliffs east of the observatorium. He was adamant that he could conduct his observations alone, despite the presence of Ixal in that vicinity. If you would seek out this astrologian and confirm that he is well, it'd be of great comfort to me. Alright. Alright, let's go find your friend. There's a snowman here. I remember there's a side quest that teaches you to throw snowballs. I'm pretty sure it's this person. Alright, so where are we going? Way over here. Okay, I see Ixal. Level 30. Oh, they should ignore me. Yes. What a relief to see someone other than a goddamn birdman. I thought I could finish my work while the Ixal were away, but they returned far quicker than I anticipated. It was all I could do to hide and hope that they might leave again before I froze to death. Wait, who are you? You're not one of our knights. A man of House Durandare cannot be seen in the company of an unbeliever. Good day, madam. Are you serious? Are you really serious? How dare? Blah. And this is how the game teaches you to not be fond of Ishgardi. Blah. This is what happens when you fall into a theocracy. The arrogant fool returned not long before you arrived, muttering about the disgrace of having been rescued by an unbeliever. Serves him right for underestimating the dangers our knights face every day. But you're eager to locate your airship. It may surprise you that by saving him, you've already aided your own cause. House Durandare is quick to regard outsiders with suspicion, as is their duty to sound the alarm at the first sign of Dravanian aggression. Yet you've already aided them twice, for which they are honor-bound to repay you. Even so, they will not grant you access to the observatorium's records. That is just as well, for there are other ways you might locate your missing airship. What I propose is that you petition Lord Portlanne for an official introduction to the other high houses. The word of House Durandare carries tremendous weight in Ishgard. Should the captain consent, you would have little trouble obtaining information from the other high houses. Okay, so now we gotta talk to 1%ers to get our job done. Gotcha. You've caused quite a stir in your short time here. First you slay 2 heretics and save a knight, and now I hear you rescued a man of our house. I imagine you must desire something for your troubles. Huh? An introduction to the other high houses? I cannot deny that you have given us no cause to distrust you, but while you have performed 2 acts, you would have me endorse you to 3 high houses. It is only fitting that you aid us one final time, wouldn't you agree? Sure, my dude. Sure. I'll take the money. And that's level 43. Nice. Now, I understand you're very eager to find your missing airship. Worry not, for this task should take a woman of your skills but a moment to complete. Not long ago, a porter bound for the Skyfire Locks was ambushed on the road due west of here. Though he escaped with his life, he would very much like his wares as well. On the off chance any portion of his shipment remains, I would have you travel to the scene of the robbery and bring back what you can find. Unless you intend to perform only a cursory search, bear in mind that recovering the stolen merchandise will endear you to the house Helenar, further improving the chances that they indulge your request for aid. Alright. Let's go find this wagon. Drink water, y'all. Alright, we got some stolen wares. It's 1. Let's say goods bound for market. Alright. 2. Okay, both of those say the same thing. You're being watched. You're being attacked. Let's take out this thermitage here. Okay, thermitage down. Let's take out the... We can probably take out the spearman. Right, spearman's down, and now we take out the gladiator. And they're defeated. Simple enough. Let's look at these stolen wares. Okay, they all say the same thing. Oh. I sense bots. Look. You see the damage being taken under there? There's definitely bots underneath the floor. And the person they're targeting is you. Which let's trade. Okay, I think I broke them. No. Trade. Trade. I mean, they're managing to still press buttons, even though I have a trade window open. And they're gone. I tried. And can't I just report them easily? What if I send them a tell? Now can I? Why is there no option to report right here? You should definitely make it easier to report bots. Like, you can report RMT really easy, but it's really hard to report bots. Have you good tidings to share, or better yet, stolen merchandise to show? Yeah. God bless you, friend. It's all here. Every last, huh? Wait, that chest over here looks like it might have been pillaged. Bloody hells, that's the personal property of Lord Francel, too. Are you certain? Clearly an attempt was made to open it, but the lock appears to have held. Nevertheless, if you wish to verify the contents against your shipping manifest, be my guest. Fury, take me, a draconian rosary, in the possession of Lord Francel? Yeah, perhaps this is not so difficult to fathom. House Hallonar is whispered to be infested with heretics. Thank you for bringing this matter to my attention, miss. I shall inform the Inquisitors immediately. Under these circumstances, I must strongly advise against associating with House Hallonar. Your other introductions will need to be postponed as well. It is the duty of every Ishgardian to root out and destroy heretics. All else must wait until the matter is resolved. I mean, doesn't that seem like it was planted? Hey look, another bot. Come closer, lass, and listen well. This is for your ears only. Lord Francel is no heretic. He's a goodly, righteous man, wholly dedicated to the cause. I know this because I served House Harlonar for years prior to the calamity. You must go to Skyfire Locks and warn him of the coming storm. The Inquisitors are ruthless and will spare him no mercy. Speak to him of an Edelweiss, and he will know that he'll know black. Speak to him of an Edelweiss, and he'll know you for a friend. Now go. Alright. Oh no, I missed my jump. Sad times. I don't remember if he's upstairs. Or they got the wood. Came here for one of our botanist quests. To talk to this guy here with all the firewood. Yeah, I'm here. I'm on a motorcycle. In your house. Yes, you look as though you have something to say, do you? Is that an Edelweiss in your pocket? Or are you happy to meet me? Wow, really? Is that what we're gonna say? I see Sir Carolot has not forgotten my mother's favorite flower. A pity it has not been seen in Kaartha since the calamity. You may speak freely here, friend. Huh? That's absurd. I would sooner die than become a thrall of the dragons. Alas, it matters little what I say at this point. Although the Draconian Rosary was not found in my possession, it will still be considered by many to be proof of my heresy. I must do my utmost to prove my innocence to the Inquisitors, for if they harbor even the slightest doubt, this will only add weight to the incessant accusations our house has suffered of late. It's as though the gods themselves are plotting our fall. You risk much by coming here. It is only proper that I recompense you for this deed. Tell me what you desire, and I shall do my best to provide. A missing airship? I see. It may be... Wow, I'm so tongue-tied. Drink water, y'all. It may require a prolonged effort to locate your quarry. I shall direct you to one in a better position to assist you. Lord Harshaphon of the House Forton commands the garrison at Camp Dragonhead. Present to him this letter of introduction, and he will surely be receptive of your needs. Or chiffon. Alright, let's go meet Harsfart. Yeah, why aren't my jumps working? There we go. Game's not letting me do my spins. Oh, well, this place is nice, and that's a big old bear hide. It's a big bear hide floating slightly above the floor. Got little dragons and walls on this map. You, good sir. Ah, the unmistakable swagger of a well-traveled adventurer. If you come to pay your respects, be at ease, friend. I am not one to stand on formality. Truth be told, I would gladly welcome many and more brave souls like yourself. But enough chatter. Pray tell me why you have come. If there is any justice in this world, these charges will receive no serious consideration. It is beyond inconceivable. Ah, yes. The letter made mention of a pressing matter for which you required assistance. What might that be? So this enterprise you speak of was last seen above Coerthus before the calamity 5 years ago. I fear it may prove difficult to find any eyewitnesses of these events, for while Ishgard did not participate in the Battle of Cartano, we were embroiled in our own internal conflicts at the time. Nevertheless, I will make inquiries on your behalf and share with you my findings in the future. In the meantime, please enjoy the hospitality of Camp Dragonhead. I will see that you are afforded every courtesy as a guest of House Forton. Altered linen chassis. I think I'm good. Would be an upgrade. I'm just gonna take the money. I see there are a lot of people standing on the table. Hey, look. Is this the bot we saw earlier? Up, and they're gone. As you have doubtless realized by now, the high houses of Ishgard. Oh, hey Numi VR, how are you doing today? As you have doubtless realized by now, the high houses of Ishgard, House Forton included, are either unable or unwilling to offer you formal assistance in your search. However, that does not mean that there are not influential individuals within each house who are sympathetic to your cause. I shall be sending missives to their various representatives in Ishgard, though I suspect it would be quicker and far more efficient if you were to make the inquiries on your own. Lady Nine of mine own House Forton, who resides here in Camp Dragonhead, rather enjoys the company of travelers. There's also Cravelin in House Helenar, who would be found at Skyfire Locks, though any information you pry from the scribe may prove difficult to parse. Drink water, Neil. So Nimi, you're doing good. You're about to log into 14 during a thunderstorm. You know, it looked like we were going to have a thunderstorm all day, but it hasn't rained yet. So we'll probably get some rain tonight. Have you spoken with the chief astrologian of House Sturender yet? Really? Perhaps he'll be more accommodating once I inform him that you're a friend of House Forton. Do not concern yourself with House Zamail. I shall contact them myself. Seek the council of the three I mentioned and return to me when finished. Please warm yourself by our hearth. Take a rest from your journeys. Life is not a race, my friend. Rush blindly forward without concern for your health, and you will one day pay the price. Okay. I half expected him to make advances, but he did not. So where is this person I need to talk to? In here? Yeah, there she is. Why, hello, good madam. What's that? An airship, you say? I hate to disappoint you, but I know nothing of what you seek. Likely no one of House Forton does, for if they did, I would definitely know as well. The topic on everyone's lips these days is what will become of young Lord Francel. Some say the allegations are long overdue, given how many members of House Helenar have been found guilty of heresy in recent days. Drink more water, y'all. Alright, there we go. You need to go south. Let's see, we need to go in here. Oh, it's the shield with the rose on it. Alone grant me strength. There must be some way to... Oh, who are you? A friend of Lord Harshaval? I want to help you, I truly do, but these accusations of heresy have thrown House Helenar into chaos. Right now we must focus on combating these charges and preserving our reputation. Alright, let's try someone else. Is that a giant sheep? How big this sheep is. Downy Dunstan, a legend amongst local Coerthian shepherds. Downy Dunstan is said to have wool as black as night and as soft as cloud. The problem is most are never able to get close enough to the sheep to shear him properly, and those who are usually end up sacrificing a finger or two in an attempt. If someone were truly to pacify the beast, there would surely be those who would pay generously. I mean, sounds like we got a sheep to beat up. Switch to Bard. Let's summon our Chocobo. Let's level sync and see if we could do enough damage to take down this sheep before this timer runs out. We got 3 minutes. Should be enough time. A big old sheep. Hey, it meeps. Police butt. Okay, we're making good progress. 52%, 50%. Okay, we should be able to take care of this sheep before the timer runs out. to activate our other song. Oh, I just noticed our dots fell off, so let's reapply our dots. I think our choke boat can heal us. And there we go. Wow, it was 72 gil. That was it? I thought I was gonna make money. Oh well. Let's switch back to our white mage. And head on down to the next area. Stream elements, why are you acting silly today? So which house are we going in? Are we going back into the observatorium? Looks like it. Hold on. That light right there. What is this? What is that weird light? Why is it peeking through this floor? It looks like there's a couple of things peeking through the floor. Is that the game or are there bots hiding under here? Might just be the game. I gather you have been busy since we last spoke. Lord Harshafon's missive was positively glowing, but if you think that his endorsement is cause for me to disregard Ishgardian policies, you are sorely mistaken. We're at war, madam, and the enemy grows bolder by the day. Why, in the short time since Inquisitor Gilliam, we decided how to say his name earlier. Gilliam arrived in Coerthas, countless heretics have been discovered, even amongst the elite of Ishgardian society. If Lord Harshfront wishes to waste his days chasing after a long-lost airship, then that is his choice. But if he expects others to share in his falling, then he is truly blind to the present state of affairs. Okay, time to go back to Lord Harshaphon. I wonder if we can we get to the top of this tower and jump off? We can. Well, let's go. A lot of fall damage. Drink water, y'all. I could have teleported, but it seems like a waste. It's like right there. What's my inventory looking like? Well, I have a level 34 weapon copper. It'd probably be about the same usefulness as my current weapon. I'm gonna go ahead and hold off on that. By your countenance, I take it you did not learn anything of use. Nor did I fear. It seems the whole of Coerthas is consumed by this talk of heretics in the high houses. We can only hope that my sources in Ishgard provide more pertinent information. I had another personal request to make of you. It concerns Lord Francel, of whom much has been whispered in recent days. I have received report that he and 3 knights were seen heading north towards Steel Vigil. The outpost was long overrun by Dravanian horde, so I am not certain what he intends to accomplish in such a small with such a small force. Whatever his motives, I fear for his safety. Pray journey to Still Vigil and see if Lord Francel's party requires assistance. Alright. Let us go north to Still Vigil. That angry looking demon thing up there. A red horn ogre. Some look like dragons. These look like dragons. Unfit knight. That's not good. Francel, why do y'all all look unfit? Who goes there? Renee, no, stay back. The fiend is still here. Fiend? Oh, that's a big old Dargan. Let's beat up this Dargan. I'm good at throwing rocks. If you believe you can survive my rocks, you're in for a bad day. Alright. I need to eat all the knights. Oh, how dare. Silly Dargans. Right, let's save the unfit knight. Confound it all. How are we to redeem House Hollinard if we can't even slay a single Avis? We were fortunate you came along when you did, miss. House Harlanart will remember your kindness. And we got an unsettled knight. Give them our aid. You heard the beast cries from over yonder? Then Lord Francel is safe. Lord Francel is safe. Yes, yes. Bless you, miss. Bless you. Okay. And now we have the unnerved knight. See someone flying up there on a fat cat. They're zooming. Curse those fiends. It's as if they knew we were coming. Very interesting. It was a foolish thing to do, I know, but I had hoped we might demonstrate our devotion by slaying a number of Scalekin. Moreover, it was House Hollinart that yielded the still vigil to the Horde many years ago. One might say that our defeat here heralded the slow decline of our house's once great name. We have been brought even lower by these despicable accusations of heresy, and despite my best efforts, I have done naught to improve the situation. The day of my trial approaches. Soon I must accept the judgment of the Inquisitors, whatever it may be. But even should my protestations fall on deaf ears, I will proclaim my innocence by my dying breath. Alright, let's go talk to Harshafa. Harshafa. First fight. Yeah, you know, I never heard anyone call him Horse Fight until the Dragon Song Ultimate came out. Mm. Alright. First of all, what did you find at Still Vigil? Ah, I see. A reckless plan, but at least it did not cost him and his knights their lives. I have news for you as well. A witness to the final flight of the Enterprise has been found. Alas, there is a complication. It has become common knowledge that you paid a visit to Lord Francel at Skyfire Locks not long ago. Upon learning of this, the witness became understandably reticent to make your acquaintance, for fear of being seen in the company of a woman who might later be declared a heretic. A not unreasonable fear, given the zeal which Inquisitor Ghalem has conducted his investigations. In any case, if we wish to obtain his testimony, we must first clear Lord Francel's name, and by association yours. Alright, simple enough. As I see it, the key to proving Lord Francel's innocence is discrediting the evidence against him. I speak of the draconian rosary found in the chest you yourself recovered. You would please tell me of the incident in question. So it was found in a locked chest labeled as property of Lord Francel. If the rosary was not his, then someone else must have planted it. Here's what you must do. Return to Skyfire Locks and speak with Rickman. He works closely with the porters who ferry goods across Coerthas, so he may have some inkling of who could be responsible. Hey look, it's... Do not dare question our ways, unbeliever. Okay. Those Guardians have this thing about training naked in the cold. I always think it's funny. Wait, why are Sid and Alpha now here? Onward. Someone else we haven't met. Alright, Rickman, tell me what's up. Huh? Someone's tampering with shipments? Fury strike me down. If all of them rosaries found in our people's possessions were planted... Hey now, don't give me that look, Glass. I'm a House Harlot man through and through. This heresy nonsense is bad for me and my family, too. I ain't saying the porters... I ain't saying that the... I ain't saying the porters what were bringing the shipments did it, though. I know most of them would work with the trade routes, and I never have cause to question their faith. But if it wasn't them neither, then your guess is as good as mine. After all, most every shipment is thoroughly inspected before it... Huh? Could it have been the fellas that were responsible for the inspections? Ha! His Guardian Knights and the Inquisitors, the lot of them. As if they'd ever turn their cloaks. Reckon that means the porters are your most likely suspects. I hate to think of it, but maybe you should question them. There's a crew coming to Camp Dragonhead from White Brim front this eve. You might consider having a word with them. Alright. Seems like we're getting closer to finding our answers. Leave me alone, Feral Croc. There we go. An apathetic porter. and a plain-spoken porter. Beg your pardon, you suspect that we porters have been planting draconian rosaries in the House Helenard shipments? What nerve! If you truly believe such nonsense, search our parcels and see what you find. Alright. So we got a House mail parcel. We have a... Is this putting items in our inventory? No. A House Helenard parcel. And we find a rosary inside. And we find another rosary inside. Are we finished? If so, I'd appreciate an apology. I mean, here's two. But that's impossible. Once the night at White Room Front concluded our inspection, I loaded the parcels into the wagon myself. And if I had been the culprit, I would never have allowed you to search my shipments. Say what you will, Lord Harshaphant, I will not be held accountable for this. And all these deliveries are going to Skyfire a lot. Did something happen outside? I thought I heard shouting. Ah. But more importantly, what did Rickman have to say? More draconian rosaries? In every single parcel bound for Skyfire locks. That beggars belief. Even the Inquisitors must acknowledge that this was no more than a crass attempt to sully House Helenard's reputation. Whoever is responsible has overplayed his hand. And praise alone that he did. Lord Francel's trial is upon us, and we must act now for to clear his name. Level 44. Surecast. Oh, we just got Surecast? Dang. Sadly, it looks like we're not going to learn any new spells until we, like, finish A Realm Reborn and get into Heavensward. In the eyes of gods and men. From the very first, I knew it could not be that so many members of House Helenar were heretics. At last we can give the lie to these poisonous allegations and put an end to this travesty. I will need to prepare a formal statement regarding these developments for the Holy See. In the meantime, I would have you bear my words to Inquisitor Brigging. Tell her that House Fortune asks, nay, demands that Lord Francel's trial be postponed until a full investigation has been conducted. Alright. Let's go talk to the Inquisitor. Where's the Inquisitor? In here? In here? Those are on the same level as me. Did I miss them? Where are they? All upstairs? Yep, there we go. What is it, my child? Lord Harshaphant would have the Inquisitors do what? But that is not possible. Inquisitor Ghislaine presides over Lord Francel's trial at Witch Drop even as we speak. Fear not. If Lord Francel is indeed innocent, he shall walk in Halone's halls with the fallen heroes of Ishgard. What? What? Are you about to drop this dude off a cliff? And if he dies, what? Are you saying if he dies, he's faithful? Oh my god, that's so dumb. Witches float. They have taken Lord Francel to Witch Drop? This is madness. The Inquisitor does not have sufficient grounds to subject him to that manner of trial. I will not stand idly by and allow an innocent man to die. Renee, I would dispatch you and one of my knights to Witch Drop to forestall the proceedings until such as a time as I am able to join you and petition Inquisitor Ghislaine in person. I will endeavor not to keep you waiting too long. Do whatever you must to keep Lord Francel alive. Alright. 2 Witch Drop. We must meet with Arlene. I always thought Witch Drop was like right there, not way over here. Now, Renee, as you can see, Lord Francel yet lives. We must try to reason with the Inquisitor, but if his guards judge us a threat, we must also be prepared to defend ourselves. Let's do it! Joacin Charlemagne Francel de Holinar, you stand accused of heresy against the Holy See of Ishgard. Is there aught you wish to say to your defense? Hear me, brothers, these charges are false. The men and women of my line have ever opposed the Dravanians, and I am no different. Since the very birth of our nations, we have gladly shed blood in service to the Holy See. Condemn me, and you will strike a blow for the enemies of Ishgard. It is for Halone to judge if you speak the truth. Prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men. Leap from the cliff and entrust your fate to the fearing. The righteous shall take their place in Halone's hall, while the wicked shall reveal their draken forms and be put to the sword. In the name of House Fortin, I beseech you, stay your hand. Inquisitor, we have come on behalf of Lord Harshaphon. My lord has uncovered evidence which suggests that the charges against Lord Francel are without merit. We humbly request that these proceedings be suspended until such as a time to re-examine a full re-examination of the facts has been conducted. Lord Harshaphon has allowed his personal relationship with the accursed to cloud his judgment. That he should harbor private doubts I might have allowed, but that he would dare interfere with legal proceedings sanctioned by the Holy See, I cannot. To defy the will of an Inquisitor is to commit heresy, a crime for which there is but one punishment. We must hold them until Lord Harshaphon arrives, Renee, and remember, no harm can come to the Inquisitor. I mean, I have no issues harming this guy. Take out the healer first. Your shields do not bear the sigil of the Holy See, and we serve a higher power? What? That's very sus. Incredibly sus. I'm blinded. Oh no. Let's remove this blind. Blinded again. The gladiators still have flash? Oh, we lost flash. Look, Lord Harshaphon has come. Oh, he came on a chocobo. That's amazing. Let's I'll stop these guys. Ishgardian scum, today you will pay for your sins? What? Wait, there's a Dravanian over there. That's not right. Let's take out this healer. Something over here is not taking damage. What's not taking damage? Oh, it's the Wyvern. The Wyvern's not taking damage. I need to heal Harshaphon. There we go. Harshafa should be safe. Oh, I shouldn't have gotten hit by that. Come on, game. Did that knight just cure himself? Yeah, he's casting cure on himself. Alright. And the wyvern's running away. And this guy dropped a rosary. It is not our intention to defy the will of the Archbishop. But this trial, like many others, I fear, has been orchestrated by enemies of House Holinar. They have used you and your fellows to sow discord, Inquisitor, to set brother against brother, that we may tear ourselves apart. The fevered imaginings of a desperate man, what proof have you of this? By the Fury, a draconian rosary, then the knight who refused to yield, it was he who summoned the wyvern. A heretic in the ranks of the Temple Knights? This has grave implications. Your claims would appear to have merit, Lord Harshafa. I shall withdraw my charges against Lord Francel, pending further investigation. I trust you have not lost sight of that which has first brought you to Coerthas, Renang. Pray locate your errant airship and use it. Lord Harshafa, I have not the words to express my gratitude, but why would you risk your reputation to save mine? Because you know, boy, you're too loyal to betray Ishgard and too devout to question your sentence. Had we been any slower, you would have jumped off on your own free will. I would have done whatever it took to redeem House Hellenite. Praise alone, it did not come to that, but it profits us little to dwell on what might have been. Let us quit this place, Renang. Pray visit me at Camp Dragonhead once you have recuperated. Alright. Let's go back to Camp Dragonhead. No. It's nice to finally be back in 14. I've had a busy week. So it's nice to get back at it. No. You look well, Renee. May I say with what a pleasure it was to fight alongside such a fearless and skillful warrior. Were it not for you, Lord Francel would surely have died defending the honor of his house, and I might well have perished at the hands of a heretic and his wyvern. House Forton, House Halinar shall never forget your service. Now, let us return to the matter of your missing enterprise. Drink water, y'all. The man with knowledge of the enterprise awaits you outside. I pray his information proves useful to you. Alright. The discomposed cataloger. Cataloger. How quickly the commoners' opinions change. They say Lord Francel is innocent now, but just a few days prior. Anyway, you were inquiring as to the whereabouts of an airship last seen in Coerthas several days before the calamity, yes? Well, it so happens that I was monitoring the night sky at the observatorium during that period. I recall that a small vessel came from the I recall that a small vessel came from the direction of Gridania and landed near the Stone Vigil in the far northwest. The garrison almost certainly seized the vessel and brought it in within their walls. If so, you would need an army of knights to have any hope of securing it. Though Lord Harchfront is, from all indications, quite fond of you. What do you mean? So mayhap he can lend you a few. In any case, I have done my part. I shall pray for your success, friend. Ah, so at last you've located the Enterprise. I believe congratulations are in order. The Stone Vigil? Ah, perhaps I spoke too soon. The outpost has been held by the dragons for years, and all access is restricted by decree of House Durandare. I will write a letter to Lord Durandare of Whitebroom Front and request that he grant you permission to enter. That said, I fear my influence alone will not suffice, so I suggest you request Lord Bransel to do the same. Now that your business in Camp Dragonhead is concluded, I suspect we may not meet again for some time. I wish you well in your journeys, Renee. May Helene guide you. Your service to House Forton will not be forgotten, my friend. If you ever have need of me, do not hesitate to ask. Is it just me, or do I misremember Horsefon being horny? Is it because I'm a Lalafell? I mean, it makes sense. I remember Harshfa always wanting to get a little bit closer to my other characters. Wonderful to see you again, Renee. Is there anything I could do to repay you? Name it. The airship you seek is likely inside the Stone Vigil. It shames me to say that it was once an outpost held by House Helenar. In the chaos that followed the calamity, the Dravonian horde caught us unaware. The fiends have held the outpost ever since. As we lack the strength of arms to retake the Stone Vigil, House Durandare instead has been charged with the duty. Given that, I doubt my words will carry much weight with Lord Jolamaw. Nevertheless, I will write you your letter. Before you depart, a word of caution. The Cravens who attempted to destroy House Holonar have yet to be unmasked. Though their plans were foiled, they will doubtless still harbor great hatred towards us, and towards you now as well. Alright, deliver the letter to Brunadier. Okay. Brunadier? It's probably Brunadier. Alright. Oh, what, can we kill this person? I'm trying. I did my best. Alright, let's do this. Let's help them beat this, I see, you're a Thermitage. Oh no, you're a Black Mage. Surprised you needed my help. But we'll do what we must. I mean, I can't tank for you, my friend. And I can try. I forget I have Cure 2 now. Sadly, I don't have Holy. Give them a little cheer. What are they wearing? I mean, they already have their gear. They must have tried to take on more than they can chew. No. Alright. Now, back in the day, I would have given them, like, a protect where I left. But I can't do that anymore. No. Alright, so we need to go to White Rim Front. I don't know if we can, but I'd like... Oh, that's a level 50. It's not. I'd like to be able to get to having Stone Vigil unlocked before we end it for today. I think we should be able to do that within 40 minutes. Or rather like 35 minutes, hopefully. Okay, let's come up here. Grab this. Should be a Chocobo Porter. Anyway. Back to you. Alright. And... Oh, what did you say? What did you say? You desire an audience with Lord Drillamon, do you? Ha! I desire a night in a warm bed with my wife, but wish it won't make it so. There's also a bot hiding underneath the ground. What do we have here? Letters from Lord Harshapon and Franchel, is it? A likely... Oh, you're serious. What to do, what to do? Well, you let me talk to Drillamon. Your timing could not have been worse, Traveler. Lord Drillamon's attentions are focused solely on the Stone Vigil at present. In any case, it is not my responsibility to escort visitors. Take your letters and show them to Sir Albois. Yes, Sir Albois can surely accommodate you. Seek her in the storeroom on the opposite side of the yard. Wait, are you sending me to a storeroom? Hey, look, Alphino's here as well. I feel like there used to be more conversations with Sid and Alphino between all these little missions, and they've just cut those. Sir Brunetier bade you speak with me, did he? I know not why he presumed I would be in a better position to help, but I assure you that he is mistaken. Lord Drillamon hasn't the time to spend speaking with low-ranking knights such as I. However, he always has a moment to spare for head Trojan Astidian. Why not visit the infirmary upstairs and show your letters to him? Alright, let's go upstairs. Or do we need to go outside and go upstairs? Alright. Where's this healer? Oh look, Sid's here too. The Enterprise is indeed inside Stone Vigil, then we must convince Lord Jolamont to cooperate. Alright. You're here to visit a patient, madam? Huh? What's this? Letters of introduction from House Fortin and Eleanor. With documents such as these, you needn't seek an escort. Pray proceed to the barracks and speak with Sir Gordono. He should know Lord Jolamont's current whereabouts. Alright. To the barracks. All these tables, look at all this food. Jelly. I remember we used to have to like do a bunch of quests for these people down here as well. I wonder if that's still a thing. What reason do you have for barging into... Oh, I see. Well, you're in luck. Lord Jolma is just up these stairs. Letters or no, though, I would not expect much. House Durandare as a whole does not hold adventurers in high regard. You had best state your intentions quickly and succinctly. Show proper respect, and that shall be returned in kind. Okay. The old man. Sir Gordono permitted your passage? Very well, speak. Well, here's my letters. Chaos Keith. You wish to brave a ruined outpost filled with Skelkin to secure an airship that may or may not be there. Are you the avatar of the Fury herself? Possibly. We are the scions of the 7th Dawn, Lord Jalama. You know our name and you know of our deeds. We are come to Coarthus to slay Garuda, Lady of the Vortex. To that end, we seek the Enterprise, the airship of Master Sid Non Garland, who stands before you now. Master Garland? You're alive? But that's impossible. Indeed it is, my lord. Do not be deceived by their honeyed words. These foreigners are not to be trusted. At this critical moment in Ishgardian history, as House Durandare marshals its forces to retake Stone Vigil, who should appear in White Brim front with 3 mysterious strangers? Sid Garland, missing and presumed dead since before the Calamity, and 2 scions of the 7th Dawn, a defunct band of misfits recently exterminated by the Empire. The lesser houses may have been duped by these grandiose lies, but I should hope that House Durandare would have greater sense. I know not why these 3 seek Stone Vigil, but I know that we cannot permit them to pass. Thank you for your counsel, Inquisitor. For a moment, I nearly believe this mummer's farce. You 3 will not enter the outpost until we have reclaimed it, and until you declare your true intentions as well. It could be moons before House Durandare purges the dragons from Stone Vigil. We cannot afford to wait that long. Sid, Brene, we must do whatever it takes to earn Lord Jolamon's trust. Understand? Just gonna say that right out loud in front of the person who just came in here and shot us all down. I don't trust him. I don't trust him at all. Oh, so who do we need to talk to? Below us. Okay. You the last responsible for that commotion upstairs? Aye. Word travels fast in White Brim front. I gather you still wish to change Lord Jolamont's mind? There's one thing I've learned about the man in my time here, is that he listens to and respects the opinions of those under his command. Went over the barracks, and he's sure to take notice. How you ask? That's easy. Serve the poor souls decent fare for a change. Oh, look, there's another Lalafell here. And there they go. The last few supply shipments contain no meat whatsoever, and the knights are rightfully beginning to complain. I'm thinking we could prepare them steaks using mud puppy tail meat. 'Twouldn't be a quality meal, 'tis true, but it'd be a damn sight better than nothing. If you don't mind to lend a hand, why not await a lurking mud puppy in the Neffen Pass? And take this little bottle of vinegar. Locals say it weakens mud puppies by clogging their mucus glands and drying their skin. This Lalafell's moving really fast. Yeah, like I can see the achievements of the bots appearing in my feed. Okay, so we need to go. That fate is like there every time I'm on this story quest. Drink water now. I wonder if we will be able to get to Own Vigil in this stream. As I forgot we still had to do this quest line. I didn't know we still had to do this one. I was assuming it got cut. There's the spotted mud puppy. Fighting bots, of course. Is this our mud puppy now? I wonder if the bot is unable to weaken it because of the fate that's here and the quest log isn't there for them to click on. That makes me wonder if I anger this dragon. Oh, I have to wait so the mob I'm helping kill is the bots? I think not. What if I take this mob and run it up the hill? Oh, it's not following me. I didn't have aggro on it. Oh, there's the bot. And they're gone. I'm not going to be able to kill this fate by myself. Let's de-aggro it. Use the dark cider vinegar. I do want to fight that dragon though. I like fighting that dragon. It just seemed really weak. I mean, to be fair, I'm low level for the fate. And probably very under geared. Right, my puppy defeated. We got the slice of effed tail. A cross-section of meat sliced from the tail of a spotted mud puppy. The bone has not been removed. Alright. Bunch of chinchillas. I feel like the chinchillas are like... The developers were given a rough description of what a chinchilla is without being shown a picture of a chinchilla. I bring you meat. It didn't work, did it? I thought it was an idiotic idea. Oh dear, remind me to never wander near mud puppy spawning grounds without a bottle of vinegar. Any road, this should only take a moment. I'll just need to do this, and voila. Never seen a man cook steaks that fast, have you? Well, take these 3 and distribute them to the hungry knights here and up above. Alright. Here's some steak, my friend. You there, lass. Don't think I didn't see you and the cook conspiring together. Let me make myself perfectly clear. If you wish to buy my trust with a steak, it would be my pleasure to oblige you. Yes, yes. I feel invigorated, refreshed, as if I have the strength of 10 men and their wits beside. I should have no trouble concocting a new reason to refrain from sentry duty. Alright, how about you, miss? We ought to at least receive a hearty meal before we march off and die in this godforsaken waste. Huh? Is that fresh cooked steak? Palone's blessing upon you, my friend. Mud puppy meat or no, it's the most delicious food I've had in a fortnight. Fortnight? Fortnight? I thought I'll play in 14. This isn't Fortnite. Ever must we train to maintain our skill at arms, yet never are we to receive proper sustenance? You are a godsend, my friend. Too few appreciate that House Durandare must do more than its fair share for the sake of Ishgard. Alright, so we've made all of them happy. Oh, we need to talk to a Hostfort. Hostfort? Oh, back to the chef. Feels wonderful to see everyone in such high spirits. Amazing what good food can do for morale, eh? Aye, but I've forgotten about the hard-working Triarchans at the infirmary. So rarely do they take their meals here in the hall. Mind taking this steak to Sonoda? She's doubtless so preoccupied with the health of her patients that she's neglected to attend to her own. Sure. Let's bring the steak to the healer. Nope, they're upstairs. Should be the healer upstairs. There's food right here. You'd think us slayers of dragons could catch a bloody rat or two. Never problem with rats? Yeah. Where's this healer? There she is. Beg your pardon, madam, but I'm busy attending to this man. I will be with you in a moment. Is that? Come to think of it, it's been quite a while since I last ate. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have a nibble. Oh my, this is fantastic. Thank you so very much. I'll eat the rest right away. Alright, and we can get some raptor stew. Or some knight's bread. I think I will take the knight's bread. Do I want the knight's bread? I mean, that's tank food. Take the raptor stew then. And that's 45, which puts us even closer, or even further on our white mage quest line. Speaking of which, I am silly. I still need to do the level 40 and 45 quests, because I just got 45. Which means I am not far away from unlocking Holing, and I feel like I'm going to want to unlock Holing before we do Stone Vigil. When I have a word with Urine, it concerns the Chargans. After speaking with them earlier, I learned they lack sufficient alembics for their needs, you see. So I used some of their broken equipment to craft a more advanced alembic, both as a gesture of goodwill and as a means to help me recover my memories, since working with my hands kindles familiar feelings. All I require to complete this device are the cores of 3 ice sprites. Though commonly used to reduce the temperatures of alchemical mixtures, there is a way to alter their properties so that they draw the cold within rather than radiate it without. It must sound ridiculous to you, impossible even, yet somehow I know it's going to work. Alright, let's go beat up some ice sprites. Looks like there's some right out here. Well, there's one out here. Two. Also dragonflies out here, which could be a problem, but it'll be fine. Oh, no. I canceled that cast so much sooner than it went off. No, I kind of want that layout. Number 2. Let's copy it to number 3. We come to number 3. I don't know where exactly my own status and buffs set. Okay, there they go. That layout. I kind of want to bring my target info down. Target info status. That's the... Why is it? There we go. Let's move this down a little bit. About right here. Then we can do target info HP bar. Bring it down to here. Then do target progress bar. Bring it down to here. Then take target. Where's the target's target? Or does it show it automatically? Might show it automatically. I don't see it listed here. Save. If I do this, and I target myself, that looks pretty good. It puts it lower, less out of the way. Actually, I kind of want to bring my own buffs down. Kind of high. And I could bring that stuff even lower. Anyway, let's beat up some ice sprites. Right. That's 2 ice sprites, and there's going to be another one over here. I was hoping to not aggro the dragonfly. It is what it is. I forget I don't have my Chocobo summon. There we go. Dragonfly is taken care of, or it should be. You know what? Actually, I think we're at a good stopping point, to be honest. Yeah, we could probably go ahead and stop here because I need to take a break, but if I take a break, we'll be like time to end the stream anyway. I think what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and end the stream now. As always, I want to go ahead and thank everyone for coming to watch the stream. If you enjoyed it, please consider leaving a like. And if you want to be notified about future streams, please consider subscribing. But yeah, I'll see y'all later. Bye bye, y'all.